Welcome to video 6 of the Chemistry Lab instructional video series. This video will guide you through the process of calibrating a pH meter and then using it to measure the pH of a sample. These are the materials you'll need. You'll need a pH meter to read the pH, an electrode to measure the pH, a storage solution to keep the electrode wet, colored pH standards where every color corresponds to a different pH, deionized water for rinsing the electrode, and Kim wipes. First, you'll want to turn on the meter by pressing the on-off button until the screen comes on. Next, you'll have to decide which pH standards to use to calibrate the pH meter. Generally, you want to be able to calibrate your pH meter above and below your sample's pH. Given the standards that we have here, if your sample has a pH somewhere between 4 and 7, those are the standards you would use for calibration. Likewise, if your sample had a pH somewhere between 7 and 10, you would choose your standards in a similar manner. In this video, the sample will have a pH that is intermediate between 4 and 7, so we'll be using these standards as a demonstration. This next part of the video is meant to give two visual perspectives of the calibration process. The screen on the left shows you what to do at the pH meter, while the screen on the right shows you what to do with the electrode. Press and hold the cal button on the pH meter. Use the up and down arrows to select your first pH standard. It is preferred to calibrate the meter at pH 7 first. Remove the electrode from the storage solution. If you accidentally spill the storage solution, ask your TA for extra. Rinse the electrode with deionized water, then wipe it down with a Kim wipe. Place the electrode in the first pH standard. The readings on the pH meter will now change. Once the readings on the meter have stabilized, the screen will go from saying not ready to ready. Press the CFM button to move on. If necessary, use the up and down arrows to choose the second pH standard. In this example, the second standard is pH 4, but as we covered earlier in this video, this could change depending on your sample. Once again, rinse and dry the electrode. Place the electrode in the second pH standard and wait for the reading to stabilize. Once the reading has stabilized, the meter will change from saying not ready to ready. Press the CFM button. The pH meter is now properly calibrated and you are now ready to read your sample. Rinse and dry your electrode one more time and then place it into your sample. If your sample is being stirred, make sure that the electrode never touches the magnetic stir bar at the bottom. This is because the stir bar can break the glass bulb at the end of the electrode. When you're done using the electrode, put it back into the storage solution.